Hi everyone, so it is horse show vlog day. I thought I'd rest you up there rather than you always having to see me in a selfie situation because it's a bit intense and full on, and for a start you do not want to be near my hair today. It is disgusting, therefore hat. But anyway, we are the day before the show and I'm just about to give Belle a bath. This will be her first bath of the year. Oops. I'm a terrible grey horse owner. So yeah, give her a bath. It's showering on and off, which is a bit annoying, but she's gonna be getting wet anyway with the bath, so it is what it is. And then I will get all her gear ready and go get the lorry, bring it here ready for tomorrow, pack that up, and then we'll be off to the show. So I should let you know what we're doing. We are heading out to just a local summer show. It's actually the same place we did our cross-country training, the last vlog before. So venue we know really well, and I just thought it'd be quite nice because there is some working hunter. So I think that's our first time doing it this year. Yeah, I'm sure it is, and which is really nice because I really enjoy working hunter, apart from all the prep, which maybe I don't love, but yeah, it's fun, it's nice. Belle seems to love the rustic jumps. It's nice that we get to do a little bit of flat work so we can just keep practicing that when we're out and about, because that, you know, is really something we need to be practicing for her to try and get some relaxation and just get used to the concept of doing flat work out and about. And then we are going to do a show jumping class. So I may enter another one on the day if I'm allowed and if I feel like it, but at the minute it's just the 2 classes. So we'll see how they go and go from there. Hoping the weather's better than today, and it's just started raining again, which is annoying. But I'm excited because at the new stables we have hot water. So that is an absolute dream with a grey. So I'm going to get her out. I think she's a bit confused as to why I'm here right now because I normally leave her alone this time of the day. And we'll get washing. I want to also cut her mane because that's all straggly and wintry, just nastiness. And probably trim her tail, maybe trim her feathers because, again, working hunter, you usually do that sort of thing. I think that'll be it. I will probably plait down tonight and then, or tonight, and then roll up tomorrow. She'll be out overnight and might just save me a little bit of time. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what time I'm on tomorrow at all, really. I think it's just one of those ones where it's the ring starts at X time and you just obviously need to be there. So it'd probably be fairly early, I feel like, especially the show jumping ring. I think that might even be an 8:30 start, although I'm one of the last classes, so I probably won't, well, I definitely won't need to be there at that time, but I think the working hunter off the top of my head starts at about 10, I think. I don't know. Sorry, it's gone a bit dark, isn't it? Because of the rain. Also, I love that I've just set this up in a weird way that I'm now having to crouch down, but at least we're not like this, so that's quite nice. For you, yeah, anyway, that's enough of the intro. You know what we're doing. I know what we're doing, so get on with it. I've also got to do a cycle today as part of this London to Brighton. It's the last weekend before I do the London to Brighton bike ride. So yeah, just got to do a little one today of like 20 miles or so. So I don't have all day to just potter around down here as much as I would love. So I need to get on with it, get her bathed, and yeah, well, trimming of mane and tail first, then the bathing. Here is the gorgeous girl. Sadly, we do have this little mark from where one of our rugs giving her a little rub, so that's not ideal. I have got white like powder that I'll put on that just to help it blend in. We're gonna make you gorgeous because look, this mane is just awful, isn't it? I mean, we've got about 3 hairs to rub together, but we can make it neater, can't we? You've gone all shy. Yeah, as you can see, we've got some dark legs, tail a little bit long, and yeah, so we'll give you a little groom and then get bathing, which you're gonna probably hate.
all work. Hi. So just realised I haven't actually filmed anything until, well, since yesterday, which is not ideal for vlogging, is it? So we are here. It is very, very busy, busiest I've literally ever seen it. So unsurprisingly, the classes are running quite behind, or at least the working hunter is anyway. So yeah, they've just started the 60-65, which they sort of said my class would be starting around now. But the show jumping's a little bit more on time, so we're going to show jump first and then working hunter by the looks of it. I'm hoping I don't suddenly end up like with the classes on top of each other, because I am wearing different things for the two of them, but we'll see. So I'm going to get off the box now. I'm going to quickly plait her tail up, I think. Yeah, and then we'll be all ready for both then, and then obviously get all her stuff and go. I'm not going to lie, just looking at 60-65, I'm like, that is not what I would think a 60-65 is. It's big. I would have thought that was a 70-75. So I am slightly freaking out on that basis for my class, because I feel like, right, well, mine's 80-85, so it's probably going to be a 90. So yeah. But we'll just have to see. There's one that looks like it could be spooky, at least. I've only seen the sort of from the back, so I haven't seen what it looks like going to it. And maybe one other. They've got like, it's a wall, but at the moment it's out of the sides, but you never know if they're going to bring that in or not. But yeah, we'll see. There's not many jumps, at least. I think there's only like 7 or 8, so that's nice. Yeah, just start getting her ready now. Get her off the box, I think. Right. How have you managed to get poo in the boot? Oh, I didn't bring fly spray. A bit worried, people are saying about horseflies, and I haven't got any spray. So I'm hoping they do not cause Belle too much grief. There's a nice orange streak still in your tail, Belle. I'm not quite sure how that's there. Right, we're going to be doing a very basic plait, I think. I'm not great with tail plaits. I mean, I'm okay, but then how do you start when you've got a bald spot in the middle? Makes it quite tricky. We're supposed to get thinner pieces than I'm doing, but I want to get it done quickly. So it is what it is. Where am I? Oh. Lord. The start is always so hard. This has already not started well, but no time for perfection. Gotta get it in. Hopefully that'll be me shortly going, yeah, I did it. It's one thing, it's all nice having a late start for like a nice lazy morning, but it just gives me more and more time to stress. And I would give anything right now to be one of the people that are finishing. The aim of, I mean, clear rounds would be fantastic. I feel like I'm more hoping to get her little show part. It would be nice if that was improved, just because we've been working on the dressage, but it's so hard with her, you know, if she's just jumped and everything. And actually, it looks like they're doing it, I've never done it, where they have everyone in the ring and then you do your show. So just gain experience with doing that, because if they carry on doing that, that is something we've never done. We've always just jumped and then immediately done our own individual show. So yeah, see how she is with standing with the others and stuff. I think she'll be quite good with that, I hope. So it might work in our favour for her to just decompress a little bit after the jumping and then do the show. Yeah, so gain experience with that, and yeah, just try and have a nice rhythm really. That would be good. If I can have a bit of control and a nice rhythm, then that would be good. And then they're things that are in my control. And then the poles and what the judge thinks, I mean the poles technically are in my control, but you know what I mean. I can then do my best with that. So yeah, what the judge thinks is completely out of my control. So yeah, just I think that's my personal goals for the day. It does, which would be great, because I actually haven't done any classes this year to try and qualify. So at the moment I am not going. I did qualify in arena eventing, but I didn't register in time, so I can't do that, which is gutting. But if I qualify in something else, I can do an open class, and so I can do an open arena eventing, but you have to have qualified in something else or in something. So yeah, that would be good. Would be a great bonus to the day, but I don't want to like focus too much on that right now. So really why I'm here, it's just to do some working hunter. It's our first one of the year working hunter wise. I think it's our first show jumping competition since Bellbridge. No, Bellbridge wasn't a competition since Hascombe. It was actually a long time ago. So yeah, just get back out there, see where we're at. Yeah, this tail has actually cooperated a lot more than I expected it to. It's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. Could have done that longer, but could have done a lot of things. Where's my other plan going? No, don't flick it. Okay, just get on. I'm rushing, but I don't really know if I need to be. I feel like I do, but I have no idea what's going on. I'm over there now. So hopefully I'll find the time. I don't really know how many's in the class either. I just feel a bit all over the place. So yeah. We'll see. Yes, we will.
Oh, That's sadly 4 faults, but with a time of 57.13.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals they fade. I know you feel cool, but your bubble will break. Oh well, oh well. You can walk into a room, and every fool will try to be like you. But I'm not gonna sell my soul just to be someone you wanna know. Who you like is out of my control. I'm okay being me. I'm not gonna change myself just to make you fall under some spell. Rather be alone than be a shell. I'm okay being me.
So here we are going into the larger 1995 class, and I thought I need to voice over because this is where our day unravelled a bit. Had a really nice shot to the first and the second, was so much better than the first round. And here we have a little problem. Oh God. So yes, as you can see, I really rode for a long stride there and stupidly committed my body and moved into the jumping position on the stride that I wanted. However, Belle decided she'd like to put in an extra stride, which is fine. Bless her, she kept it up somehow, but I then landed on her neck. I have absolutely no idea how I stayed on that, but I'm very impressed that I did. We carried on. However, this fence, we just sort of had almost a similar vibe, so I just decided to retire at that point. I didn't want it to unravel anymore, and we were just in there to have a go at things really, so I called it a day at that one. But they did let me jump a fence on my way out, which was really kind, and that was a nice little finisher after a slightly dodgy round. We then got called back into the ring with anyone else who had placed first and second in their classes for the championship. I was going to not bother with this, to be honest, because I knew we wouldn't do very well with it, but I just thought more experience. So we haven't done a group like this together, which Belle found very exciting. At the start we were behind some people, luckily I'm not quite sure how, but we ended up at the front, which does help a little bit. At least she's not getting super wound up following behind others, so that helped. And yeah, we were pulled fourth at 4, but again, just more experience to add to our belts. Hello, sorry for going a bit silent. It all got a bit rushed between classes, so I'll give you a very quick rundown now, and then I might do a better one later or another day, who knows. But yeah, so we did the 80 show jumping. I was really pleased with her. I'm so annoyed with myself because I went for a turn and she just didn't read the jump there, and we just literally skimmed past it, and I should have just gone on the long, you know, the nicer route and gone for the clear basically. So really annoyed with myself there, but she was really good with the fillers, so that was really the main thing. That's all I worry about with her, so I'm really pleased she didn't feel like she looked at them at all. So I just let her down in that, which is a shame. So I will kick myself about that for a little bit, but whatever. We came 5th, which is, you know, cool. We definitely would have done pretty well had we just carried on with that clear, but anyways. And then we did the Working Hunter, which, gosh, they were so delayed, which is why we're still here and it's like 5 o'clock. But we did the 80-85. It was definitely built up. Yeah, it was built up well, I would have. Hello. So as you may have be able to tell from the last video, annoyingly the microphone cut out and neither of us realised, so I'm waffling away having a lovely debrief and you can't hear it, which is so annoying. So I don't think I've done a single vlog without tech going wrong in some capacity. So yeah, I just thought I was going to voice over it, and then I just thought, I don't know, I think that'd be a bit weird. So I'll just do it now. I come to you a few days later, blue picking on a nice sunny evening. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where I left off, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but basically Belle was great, very good, brave girl. Yeah, so we ended up 5th in the show jumping, which is still, you know, it's not too bad, but I was really gutted at myself for letting her down because she was really jumping so well, being really careful, and yeah, didn't deserve that. We really deserved a clear round, and that was me getting cocky and ruining it for us. So then we go on to the working hunter, and it was a big beefy course. I remember looking at the smaller ones and thinking, oh, that looks quite big, and then it got to mine, I'm like, yeah, that's big. And the wall that I had seen out the sides, they had made into a jump, which I was like, okay, I've never done that before, off a really tight turn and with a lovely white top. So was bricking it about that. And then also the last fence had some weird fillers in too. So yeah, I was gonna, oh no, sorry, it's just too bright. I feel bad having my sunglasses on trying to talk to you, but I will be blinded. Yeah, but again, she was really good. I mean, honestly, like, she's so much better with fillers and stuff now. Like, don't get me wrong, she's not, you know, you can trust that she'll definitely be doing it, but if I have the time to take her over and have a look, then she is doing really well recently and is jumping them. So I'm so proud of her. Again, really brave. The first class of the working hunter, we just had one fence down. I should, this is me not walking courses accurately as well. I really should have walked the distance between 2 and 3, because that's caught me out on both the rounds, more significantly in the second round, as you would have seen. So yeah, slap on the wrist for me, more learning for me to do. And oh, you got Jack's bum there. But yeah, really pleased with her. Show was okay. Still, the relaxation's just gone. She was really naughty for not standing, actually. That was something I was a bit annoyed about, because she's really good at that normally, and I don't know why she was so antsy. But it was the first time that we've been in, like, gone in with the other competitor and waited and stuff. So, but still, there's no, that was a bit cheeky, because there's no need for that. She can stand perfectly fine. She's a full-grown adult. So yeah, and the judge did comment on that. So yeah, not ideal. But yeah, fine. We came second out of 2. But I think we may have still qualified for Sunshine Tour with that. So, you know, we'll take it. Like, why not? And then I had some sort of like temporary loss of my brain, because apparently I got confident and thought, you know what, that 80-85 that I was already thinking, Jesus, that's quite big, I fancy doing the 90-95. Why not? I don't know what I was thinking, but we gave it a go. Fence 1 and 2, beautiful. I rode them much more positively and forward than the first time, and we met them on lovely strides. And again, it was just that fence 3 catching me out, and I did the cardinal sin. I did the stupidest mistake, and I don't know why I did it, because I know better than that. It's caught me out to much worse ends than it did that day. But I saw a long one. That's fine in itself, that is okay. But what I shouldn't have done is then go ahead of her movement. So I saw a long one, was like, yeah, I'm gonna go into my jumping position for that long one, and Belle decided that she needed to chip in an extra one, and I was over her neck, and then I got flying in the air, landing on her neck. How I stayed on that, I genuinely don't know. So that is my win of the show, was staying on, because yeah, don't know how I did it. Like, Belle, bless her, she stayed pretty straight for long enough, I guess, and then started turning. But yeah, kudos to me on that. So that's something. And then we carried on. The next fence was okay. Fence 5 was again just that stickiness, and I ended up a bit jerked. Again, don't know what I was doing. So I just thought I'd call it a day, because we've just given this a go. I feel like it's unravelling a little bit, and I just don't see the need to carry on, although saying that, because then they were like, oh, do you want to jump a jump, you know, just have a nice jump before you leave. I thought, okay. So I then jumped the next jump, and then in reality I would have only had one more jump to finish the round, but I don't care. I really, it's fine. But we had a lovely last jump, so that's the main thing. And they were really nice. They let us come in and do the show again just for experience stuff. Obviously we couldn't place, but that was appreciated. And she was marginally better, a little bit more, oh goodness, a little bit more relaxed, and she did stand this time, so that was good. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of learning. I think, you know, it was beefy, and at that height, you know, you can't make mistakes so much, can you, as it's going up. So that is me needing to get more experience at those high heights, but I'm really proud of myself for having the confidence to give it a go. And luckily it wasn't to any super negative effect, it was just me and my shame. But she kept that fence up, I can't believe it. I looked at the video back when I was editing this, I'm like, that clever horse, she kept it up with me flying all over the shop. So I really, again, let her down. Yeah, so yeah, good day. Really pleased, first working hunter for a while. It's just good to get out. It was a lovely show. It was very, very busy and was overrunning a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but it was still such a nice environment. Like, I got to chat with the judge a bit at the end just to get some more feedback. Obviously I know that if she did a nicer show, it really would just make the world a difference. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have got any tips on how you can get a horse to relax when they're out in flat work, please let me know, because I'm just desperate. I need help, because yeah, we're getting better work at home. Oh, don't get me wrong, that's not like super consistent, but it is getting better, but you just don't see any of that out. So yeah, anyway, so sorry, I'm gone on a little while now. I am going to wrap it up. Sorry, got a train going past. But thank you so much for watching, and I will be heading out again pretty soonish. I've got the London to Brighton bike ride to get done this weekend, so wish me luck. And then Belle's been on the back burner this week, no riding to save my legs. We will be all guns blazing for what I plan to be our next event, which will be a one-day event. So we have only ever done one. We've done 2 one-day events ever. One was a 70, quite early doors, and then I did my first 80 with her last year. I learnt loads on how she was during that day. So anyway, we're going to be doing a one-day event, fingers crossed, if I can get it all sorted and organised. So that should be really good. Just, again, much needed experience for the 2 of us. It's back at where we did our Adventure Challenge, so at least we'll know the venue a little bit. Get that experience with the dressage. Same with show jumping. I know what she'll be like a bit better now with the cross country. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a good day. And that'll be the next time I see you guys, no doubt, unless something pops up in between. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment, please give me some help if you know any tips. Subscribe. I think there's a bell thing, I don't know, does something, tells you about when all this fantastic juicy content that you love so much from us is coming out. So yeah, hit that, and we will see you on the next one. Belle's is not going to say goodbye, but yeah, much love from the 2 of us. Bye.